Rukobore Makokari Mano Mafi Bonacho Biafra Rukobore Kari Mano Mafi Bonacho Biafra Rukobore Makokari Mano Mafi Bonacho Biafra Rukobore Kari Mano Dinta Jaravia, Ganabugabaya. Wemanadiga, Dinta Jaravia, Ganabugabaya. Ogano Churi, also coach, but no baggage in the no. Ogago Churi, also coach, but no baggage in the no. Brother Masikwala Makine Sike Kiweli Sigiru Basabo Esyo Ima Wanawa Kesine Ne Madam Makiwelendo Ego Imanabu Kage Makiwe Esendelu Enyedia Unine Kero Sabo Nduhe Wegudo Nduhe Wegimborabo on weekend Chuhosa Nduhe Wegudo Nduhe Wegimborabo on weekend Chuhosa Sabo Otutu alala nike, otutu wuru nike, ni agbego kele ha. Otutu alala nike, otutu wuru nike, ni agbego kele ha o. Otu akoga de, mbe Biafra gabia, otutu ndiga n'ora. Otu akoga de wo, mbe Biafra gabiaru, otutu ndiga n'ora. Obotoma. Mafi bona choge Biafra, arukobore ya, okare amano. Mafi bona choge Biafra, arukobore ya, okare amano wulugo. Mafi bona choge Biafra, arukobore ya, makokare amano wulugo. Wanem bianara Biafra do, bianara ya. Here where they reggae, my brother. Senator Bianara Biafra. Governor Bianara Biafra. Absolute Bianara.
Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you, lovers of freedom. Thank you, Taproot. Oh God,
Asemo walile, yala Biafra, kanikele tuko.
Why are all the big companies running?
Onye furo
Who
Wezira maze na modekal.
Thank you, Lala.
Obiago wetobobi, abo. Polugo no bonye tuko.
I love you. Mommy. If anybody doesn't love my mommy, I love you. You're number one. Mommy, I love you so much. Thank you.
We're going. Thank you, mommy. I love you. Patient Akana. Welcome. Hey, I'm big over. Hey, my God. It's about open way. You're welcome. I'm Charles Royal. You're
welcome. Denise, welcome. Good night, Mark. Welcome. Prince in Kemo. The dawn is in the house, you're welcome. Yes, you're welcome. When I come to London next time, I'll come with my family, with my wife, and then my wife says, is on a high level, a high dimension this afternoon. Also have an Hey, Global. Are you in London? When I'm coming to London, I will let you know. But we are going to spend the week with Lala. Lala, go, you go. Let's do this. First and foremost, before we hit it running this afternoon, remember our PM, his jet is warming up to take off to Amsterdam this evening. Our PM will be arriving Amsterdam this evening, and then every one of you in Eindhoven, in Den Haag, what are the cities in Holland? Every one of you begin to plan on how to come and converge in Amsterdam. It is going to be happening live and direct. Because that hall will be too full, and some of you might need to connect virtually. You will have to connect virtually to watch our Prime Minister, Obato Bieno, the youngest Prime Minister, the smooth-faced Prime Minister, the baby-faced Prime Minister. We are going to be in Holland tonight, and you are going to hear that one. That news that you'll be waiting for, that really backbone, that hammer that will break the backbone of the zoo. You're going to hear it today. But there is a very, ungodliness and the wickedness of the zoo circulating around the corner. We don't want to talk about it, but I'm just going to play a video of one good-hearted Biafran who has a media and talked about it. And I'm going to play his voice, and you're going to watch him and listen to him, because I don't want to pay attention. Their propaganda, the way they spread their propaganda. The zoo is being emptied. Every multinational companies are running away. Nigeria is sinking. If I do not fight to secure Biafra now, if I do not focus, take advantage of the vacuum that they are creating right now, if you are not getting ready to take advantage, because there is no vacuum in life, as the zoo is dissipating, as the zoo is collapsing, you must grab your own entity, grab your own space, take advantage of your own indigenous people. Biafra have taken advantage. As we speak right now, over 40 million have voted. I'm telling you, 40 million have voted already in our self-referendum. And we are preparing every day, counting the days, counting the years as months, the days as the days as weeks, and the weeks as days, counting them very, very quickly, and we are going to converge in Finland on the 2nd of December. It will be declared, and once it is declared, there will be no pin of Nigeria left in Biafra land. Everything will be blown off. like this, like this. We'll blow them off like this. And the Biafra land will become our own. Biafra territory will become our own. If you cross our land, if you cross our land after the 2nd of December, as Biafra is declared, you cross our land, we will show you that we are in control. At that time, Musa will now be crying in his bedroom. Musa will be wearing pampers because he will not only be crying, he will be shitting. Crying and shitting. He will wear pampers, he's peeing, shitting, and crying inside bedroom because there will be no newsroom that will accommodate Musa. They will ask him, why are you crying? Don't cry in our station anymore. Maybe you are army chief. Go and confront them and stop crying. Then he will run. He will tell them that time, I told you that time it was Saboneta. Now you did not listen to me. Now you want me to go and confront him? I told you. Now I told you. You want me to go and fight him? You people should go and fight him now. I am Musa. I cannot fight him. He has already taken over the airspace. He has taken over the whole land. He has taken over the territory. Now you are telling me to go and fight him? He has declared Biafra. Before he declared Biafra, you did not hear me when I was crying. Now you want me to go? No, I will cry from my bedroom. At that time, that is why you would not see a small young Biafran like Nnamdi will be able to give Musa uppercut. Musa will not be able to cough. Musa will run. I can see that the room is so filled up. Helen is in the house. I just opened the comment section now. See, it's a full house already. A full house. Hey, Organi Noeline. Hey, I didn't even know that super chat is flying up and down right now. Hey, yeah. This is from Noeline, 22 pounds. Hey, Egondi Eliza, 22 pounds for Nnamdi. Thank you so much, Noeline. My own Noeline, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for this blessing. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Okay. Now, the speculation, they are speculating. Mazin Nnamdi cannot have escaped. Mazin Nnamdi looking for what you will say so that they will capitalize on it. And the news is not coming from DSS. The news is not coming from Musa. The news is coming from Afonja. The crying Afonja. Now, I don't want to exhaust my energy on that. I'm just going to play this video from one journalist, Christian. I'll play it. Christian, permit me to use your video to treat this nonsense. I'll play it and then we'll go into the subject of the day. Okay? We'll go into the subject of the day. But before that, let me refresh so that when I'm playing Christian, you'll be able to hear him very, very well. Okay? Let me refresh. Okay, now refreshed. I'm going to please, if you are coming in, the only thing you need to be doing is to hit the like button. Hit the like button so that the video will be sent to others to know that Vam is live. So at least if you cannot give us super chats, at least try and hit the like button. Try. Okay, that was a joke anyway. Just try and hit the like button. If you have super chat, give. If you have super chat, give. Okay, it's allowed. Thank you very much. Okay, let me bring the video that I want to play. Yes, I'm going to play this. I just want you people to listen to him. I'll play it to the extent I will appreciate, and then we'll go to the subject matter. I don't want to treat it, but this our brother, he treated it very, very well. Okay, he treated it very, very well. Kanu reported escape from DSS custody and plans to buy Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? He treated it very judiciously. So I don't want to waste any energy on the zoo with their stupid, senseless propaganda. Okay? So listen to Christian and let us do the needful. All right. First of all, let me tell you the channel where this is coming from. It's coming from News Post TV on YouTube. News Post TV on YouTube. So make well also to support him. The name of the journalist is Christian, and he's a journalist working on his own in this his channel News Post TV. Okay, so do well to support him. On Igbo, on Biafra. All right, let's listen to him.
We have news of the purported escape of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's been said that he tried to escape from the DSS custody. Mind you, in the history of Nigeria, nobody has ever escaped from the DSS custody. Nnamdi Kanu is a special prisoner with the DSS. Remember, reports have it that he was kidnapped from Kenya. The government went to various lengths to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. And now what we are hearing that Nnamdi Kanu escaped from custody. This is being piloted by a Nigerian news outlet. Nigerian media have started again carrying out such propaganda on the leader of the IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra. He was kidnapped in Kenya, and these guys, they have started all their gimmicks, their tactics. There's a plot, there's a grand plot to kill Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody. I repeat, there's a grand plot to kill Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody. Why would such a news just come out like that? If not that they are trying to test the grounds to see what will be the reactions of his followers, what will be the reaction of those that support Nnamdi Kanu's cause, what will be the reaction of every Biafran. They are trying to test the waters. It's a kind of research-based ideology. Let's just say that Nnamdi Kanu escaped. Let's see how these people react to it. My brother, it is a dangerous path that the DSS is going through. Play such you don't play with such information. Nnamdi Kanu, the court has vindicated him severally, but it seems that the government is bent on using Nnamdi Kanu as a chess, using it to play chess with the Southeast, playing with the lives of millions of people in the Southeast, causing insecurity in the Southeast. Remember when he said that if you take me out of this dungeon, out of this prison, not up to 5 minutes, security, normalcy, peace will be restored to the Southeast. The government knows this and they are refusing to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's unfortunate that we are hearing that from the reports. There's a Nigerian newspaper saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decided to, oh, these guys are playing with fire. They just want to set the Southeast on fire unnecessarily. They just want to set the Southeast on fire. Do you know what it means for Nnamdi Kanu to escape from DSS custody? Do you know what it means? DSS custody is not just any other facility. Like I said, we have never heard in the history of Nigeria that somebody escaped from DSS custody. Why would such a person as Nnamdi Kanu be said to have escaped? How did he escape? Someone that is fully guarded, someone that is seen as is a high value person. Nnamdi Kanu alone represents millions of people in the Southeast who will listen to him at any point in time. Nnamdi Kanu is someone that is being respected above the Southeast governors. Any politician in the Southeast, even a Peter Obi, cannot be able to carry the influence, pull the influence that Nnamdi Kanu is pulling in the Southeast. And you will tell me, where is he escaping to? Or is it that they want to kill him? Yes, there's a grand plot to kill him. That's what we're hearing. Some people are finding ways to destroy this guy, kill this guy. But they are testing the waters. They want to see how people react. How people react to that killing. My brothers, please. There are some people that are supporting the Biafran cause low-key. There's some people that are just watching. They are not saying anything. So don't look at all these online guys. If they're not reacting online, does not mean that there are people that Nnamdi Kanu has won the souls, the hearts of people in the Southeast. That is a fact. Looking at the history of Southeasterners, starting from the war, and looking at the marginalization that is before our face, we don't need to read history to know that Igbos are being marginalized. Wherever you go, there's always this stigma on the Igbo man. So don't play with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't play with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even the Southeast governors you see that are trying to play politics, not supporting this guy, you'll be surprised that these guys will rise up and take a stand with Nnamdi Kanu against the federal government. Let justice be done Let's have a country that is void of injustice. It's unfair how the Igbos are being treated in Nigeria. It's unfair how the Igbos are being looked at in Nigeria. How would you say is he a common criminal? So the news have been debunked. It is a lie. Nnamdi Kanu did not escape from any custody. The lawyers have complained that the DSS refused access to Nnamdi Kanu. They refused access to Nnamdi Kanu. And what we are hearing is that anytime he is close to his court date, on the 19th will be when we'll be having a hearing on Nnamdi Kanu. The Nigerian government is being accused of trying to stir up chaos, crisis in the southeast. That's when you see some days to the court trial, and ESN IPOB camp will be destroyed in a particular place. Look at what happened in Aba. Orchestrated, planned by people that don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. There are powers behind Nnamdi Kanu. That's why Showore said that Kanu settlement is out of court. What is holding Nnamdi Kanu is not the judicial system. There are some powerful forces that control or that can influence the judicial system that are holding Nnamdi Kanu captivity in the courts. Let nothing happen to Nnamdi Kanu. That is just an advice I'm giving to the government. You see, there are some people that they are not openly supporting the Biafra cause. It is being made clear to everyone that every Southeasterner automatically becomes a Biafran, like every Southwesterner automatically becomes an Oduduwa person.
Hold on, guys. Let me remove that advert.
So they see and highly respect. You don't know the respect Nnamdi Kanu has. You people don't know the respect. If you know the respect Nnamdi Kanu has in the Southeast, how they revere this man, it's going to trigger something that might be worse than what we experienced in 1967. So we are advising the DSS, don't play with this fire. These people have become civil, trying to go through the courts to secure his freedom. Nobody has been so aggressive, jailbreak, whatever people are just thinking. Nnamdi Kanu said he was going to defeat them in their courts. So the guy has been civil. He has not been, as you tag him, terror-like, or is this or that. So anything that is happening now, what should be on the minds of the Nigerian government is to give this guy justice so that there will be peace in the Southeast. Some people are mulling for regional government. It is good on your part. You can start looking for a regional government. But when you are going to talk about regional government and you're not talking about fairness to other tribes and other regions, it does not make sense. I know it might be a ruse. It might try to stir the waters. Yes. Not as if something's not happening. Like, let everywhere be lively, because this original thing, I don't believe that is going to have any fruition or is going to be possible, because we play too much in this country. We are not serious in this country. We started with national anthem. We started with cows are presidents or cows are citizens. From cows are citizens, we went to Odobale, Tinubu fell on Democracy Day. We are trying to, there's a distraction going on. And you have come with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu escape from prison. How does that sound? Escape to where? Where did he? Some people say he was able to maneuver the security system in the DSS. Nigerian officials and lies, these people are not worth handling positions of power. How can you just freely open your mouth and just spew out lies, outright lies on an individual that have really done nothing to deserve the kind of treatment you are meting out to him? You can see the Zamfara state governor said that at a place the soldiers are told, Zamfara State, that we are having bandits killing people, killing farmers, sending people out of their farms. He made a revelation. A governor says he's not in charge of the security architecture of the state. Somebody that they ceremonially call the chief security officer. He is not in charge of the security architecture of his state. That is a governor. He said it on a live broadcast that these soldiers are told to stop at a place. There are places they are told not to go. From Abuja, when we hear from Abuja, they are not even mentioning names. Every time from Abuja, someone from Abuja will just sabotage the efforts of these soldiers. When we have Tinubu as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, a governor of a state is complaining that soldiers are not going to some areas. Probably that is the place where these bandits are. Soldiers are not going there to carry out their mission, and you are saying that this country is serious to give justice, fairness, and equity. Look at how checkpoints are much more than police posts in the southeast. Army here and there, militarizing people, kidnapping people, and killing people in the southeast. That is not as bad as what is happening in the north. The other time we heard that 50 farmers were killed in, I think, Castina. Villages have been ransacked. That's not the case in the southeast. But a governor from Zamfara, governor of Zamfara State, is saying that the army itself, the military itself, is restricting these soldiers from going to some areas. And we will just keep quiet and look at it as if all these things are just, it's just like that. It's a normal thing. A governor making an accusation is not just an ordinary citizen. A governor that will come out to make that accusation, you must know that there's something about this country that needs to put us apart. We don't need to stay together because there are some interests that are against the interests of humanity. The other time they were arguing if cows were citizens in the hallowed chamber, if it is still hallowed, if it's still a hallowed chamber. They were arguing. Imagine they're arguing that. They're arguing. My God. My God. So Nnamdi Kanu is not a puppet. Don't play with Nnamdi Kanu's life. Playing with Nnamdi Kanu's life is like playing with the lives of millions of people in the southeast. Let nothing happen to Nnamdi Kanu. It is not a threat. It's an advice. It's an advice. When you look at the internet, you can see the reactions here and there. It is an advice. Nnamdi Kanu did not escape from custody. Nnamdi Kanu is with the DSS. Whatever happens to Nnamdi Kanu, hold the DSS responsible. If there is a plan to silence him, let it be on the DSS and the Nigerian government that they assassinated Nnamdi Kanu. If anything goes south, it is trouble that the Nigerian government is inviting, because the Southeast, they revere this man. They don't take him for joke nor granted. So the reports we have, through reports, we have fact-checked everything. Nnamdi Kanu did not escape from custody. I just said, let me come and put this straight. It did not escape from custody. Most Igbos, most Southeasterners owe their life to Nnamdi Kanu because of what he represents. He represents their identity, which is the country, Biafra.
Advert, that's YouTube advert. Let me take it out. Hear the conclusion of. Let's hear the conclusion from Christian.
So that we can have such conversations at the end of the day, that the country would.
I think Christian has is going to be talking about other things. He's in Nigeria. He is in the space there, so he has to be careful what he says. He says this and says other things to also balance his journalism. He's a journalist, and so let me not allow everything play out there, so that some of us might not misunderstand him at the end of the day, because we are very passionate. We are very passionate with what we do. We are passionate with Biafra. Very, very passionate. Now, that having been said, I will remove this, and I will bring in one or two other videos, and then I will deliver my topic, and I will put the link up for discussion this afternoon. Yeah, I'm always very interested in Taproot's comment, very deep comments. Let me read this. Well, let the world know of anything. Let the world know if anything happens to MNK, these Palestinian protests all over the world is small. Any zoo rep won't find it easy in diaspora. That's very correct. Very, very correct. Very, very correct. Some of us will put our lives on the line. Very, very correct. Okay. Anyway, we have a government that is in charge, and the government is doing the needful. I'm telling you, they should know by now that holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not going to slow down anything we are doing. Understand? So if they think that doing anything to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will give them a leverage, it is going to worsen the situation for them. I'm telling you. So whether or not they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra must come. And so if they make anything happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it is going to be worse for them. So it means that they will suffer a brutal damage if anything happens to him. So whether or not we are going on with what we are doing, he has already taught us. He has brought us to the extent whereby we can get our freedom anyway, whichever way we must get it. But he is a symbol that we don't joke with. So let them get it clear, just like a Christian is telling them. And I am sure they know. They already know. So they already know. So with the level of structure we have and with the capacity, the leadership we have now, the Biafra Republic government, our prime minister, and the cabinet, the capacity we have, they can't joke. They can't joke with us. Anyway, so I'm going to bring in some of these videos. First and foremost, let me bring in what is happening in Zamfara. Let me bring in what's happening in Zamfara. With all this stupidity and this propaganda going on, Zamfara is on fire. Zamfara is the epicenter of terrorism right now, and they're not doing anything about it. They are trying to look for how they will cage Biafra or how they will, inflict a damage on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is just one person. He's alive, but it's one person, one Biafra. Or he's our leader, a symbol that we don't joke with. But remember, he's one person. So as we are voting now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out of that dungeon. He will vote one vote, just like our PM voted one vote. Understand? So Biafrans have already determined that they are out of Nigeria. Out already. All right. So now listen to what is happening in Zamfara.
Governor Dauda Lawal of Zamfara State explained that one of the suspected bandit leaders was traced to Boji, where he was arrested, while the other was picked up in Gusau, and they were charged to court for prosecution. But the court granted them bail based on an order from some people in Abuja who had assured them that they would be released. The governor warned the judiciary to fear God and discharge their responsibilities with the utmost integrity and honesty for the collective interest of all the law.
Are you hearing what I'm hearing? Let me rewind it again. Okay. Listen again.
Governor Dauda Lawal of Zamfara State explained that one of the suspected bandit leaders was traced to Boji, where he was arrested, while the other was picked up in Gusau, and they were charged to court for prosecution. But the court granted them bail based on an order from some people in Abuja.
Did you hear that? A bandit leader was traced to Bauchi and was picked up, and then they brought him to court for judgment. Then an order was given to the judge to set him free. Are you listening? Are you listening? Okay. The governor is the one crying. He's complaining, he's crying about that. Go ahead.
Who had assured them that they would be released. The governor warned the judiciary to fear God and discharge their responsibilities with the utmost integrity and honesty for the collective interest of all the law-abiding citizens. He noted that everyone is aware of the challenges Zamfara State is facing, including banditry, kidnapping, cattle rustling, and other sundry crimes. He says all hands must be on deck to tackle them.
I recognize that the good people of Zamfara State require a judicial system that protects the rights of citizenry. They expect a system of justice that gives every person fair and equal access administration of justice and guarantees their dignity, rights, and security, regardless of gender, influence, or any other societal differences.
Now, the question you will ask, even this governor himself, the leader of bandits. I mean, when you call somebody a leader of bandits, it means that he has so much blood on his hands. He has spied so many people. Now you traced him to Bauchi. You cut him. He's still alive. You cut him. You did nothing to him. You bring him to court. You sit him down, up and down. And at the end of the day, they release him. But Biafrans will be in their homes. You go there and you begin to shoot at them. Innocent civilians. Biafrans will be in the bush, farming. You go there, innocent people. There's no evidence of them attacking anybody, no evidence of them buying anybody, no evidence of them terrorizing any community. But these are bandits. And this is the leader of bandits. Even you, governor, how did you trace a bandit to the extent that you were not able to catch him? You did not buy him, you did not shoot him. If it were IPOB, people waving flag, before you even say Jack Robinson, bullets have landed on their body. But this is the leader of bandits. Yeah? You gave him the leisure or pleasure of being arrested and brought to court. Then there was enough time for judges or authority from Abuja to say, no way, nothing should happen to him, leader of bandits. And then Musa, if your tongue does not cleave to the roof of your mouth, know that we are not Biafrans. Musa is busy shouting. What Sabalekpa is saying, what Sabalekpa is doing. Bandit leader, traced and picked up in another state, brought to Zamfara. And order came that he should be released. And he was released. And the governor is crying. He's crying and saying, no, you should tamper justice, do justice. And when you hear them, you go online, even some of the people from that Zamfara, go there, you see them. When anything IPOB or maybe Masinam comes up, hey, finish him, go and level them down, finish them, the IPOB. Zamfara, they no longer go to school in Zamfara. They have not written exam for God knows how long. Even in Bauchi, that same Bauchi where this bandit was traced to. Go there, you see that they have not even been writing for the exam. Some communities are under the authority of these bandits. Even in Kaduna, there was a time in Kaduna, the Kaduna midget, when he was governor, came out openly and said, some areas in my state are under the control of bandits. He said it. Was the bandit, where the bandit go, did they go after the bandits? No. Did they attack the bandits? No. Did Musa cry out and say, bandits are doing this and that and they must be fetched out? No. When they want to shoot, you know what they do? Somebody will be in the room controlling their drone. What they do is that they direct the drone to go and buy innocent Christians. And they will tell you it was a mistake. They buy Christians. So Christians that will gather, either praying in the park or praying in the garden or gather under the tree, they will shoot them and massacre them. And when we talk about it, they will come out. Shetima will come out and say, we have talked too much about it, forget about that. Let's move on. I'm telling you. Now, I don't want to dwell on this. This governor can cry all he wants. But let me show them our prime minister. Let me show you what our prime minister had to tell them.
The foundation for the liberation and independence of Biafra has been laid by this government, and it is very, very strong. We build this particular foundation of liberation on solid rock. Are you not seeing it? We are not shaking. I am standing very, very...
That is this video since yesterday. I listened to... I don't know if my voice is coming out. Let me put this earpiece. Is my voice coming out? Okay, my voice is coming out. I've listened to this video more than 100 times since yesterday. This short video, more than 100 times. Let me tell you why I listened to it more than 100 times. I will analyze it very well now. Just listen to our PM.
The foundation for the liberation and independence of Biafra has been led by this government, and it is very, very strong.
The foundation for the liberation of Biafra, this particular Biafra, have been laid by this government, and it is very, very strong. The foundation to set you free, the foundation to which a confrontational war against those that have come to buy our people, the foundation have been laid, and it is very, very strong. Our Prime Minister is saying this with every fiber of his being. The foundation have been laid, and it is very, very strong. You know that since they took Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, every effort to make sure that everybody forgets about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was completely destroyed by our Prime Minister, who ensured that we continue to evolve from autopilot to one other grade, and now we are at the government level, and we have structures, we have cabinet members, we have every department, we have every ministry, every leader. To the extent we have bank, we have currency, we have everything. The structure is strong. Countries, there was a time our PM came out and told you that countries, not even people, but countries are already aligning with us. Countries, not one, not two, not three, countries. We have gone that far to the extent that people are now longing to speak with us, meet with us, aligning with us. Now we are connected to the extent that we have the highest level of lobbyists that are lobbying for Biafra right now. Things that have never happened before. They cry about this government. They cry about our PM in their Senate House, in their government house, their presidency. Now, to the extent that we have made sure that there is nothing like ESN, that they keep saying ESN, ESN. No, we now have a Biafra army, Biafra liberation army, Biafra resistance fighters, Biafra marine, and everything we have shown them, we are decimating the zoo in Biafra land. The de facto government is in charge in our homeland. The Biafra self-referendum kick-started, and within 2 months, over 40 million Biafrans have voted already. Over 40 million. And if they play the show, you see it, since the word go, our Prime Minister, anything he says is what goes in Biafra land. Some idiots that will come and say they are leadership and this and that. One of them, idiotic, faceless, powerless, comes out and say anything we say, they counter it. I want to tomorrow, if you ask them in the zoo, so they say one day they were talking, and one of their journalists, they asked him, who is a more powerless? He told them, a more powerful is a ghost. Ghost. But here, the picture you have on your screen right now is the Prime Minister. And the person speaking right now, my name is Raphael Chamaka Ajere. I am Deputy Minister of Communication under his government. We don't hide our faces. We are speaking. We are talking. It is happening. Biafrans are listening. They are doing the needful. I'm telling you, when they play the show, this is what Biafrans needed, and they have seen it. It's happening. That's why the PM is telling you, are you not seeing it? Even if you are blind, you are not deaf. Even if you are deaf, you are not blind. If you are both, somebody around you will be telling you, come and touch something. Feel it is happening. The sound is everywhere. You feel the goosebumps around you. Biafrans are celebrating it. Right now, Biafrans can go to their farm. There is no IDP camp in Biafra land. All the checkpoints are closing down. The armies are running away. Biafra is in charge. Is in charge. They send their Tucano, we will neutralize it. They send their tankers, we shut them down. Biafra is in charge. That's why the Prime Minister is telling you, look at the way he expresses himself. He's asking you, are you not seeing it? I kept replaying this and replaying it. I want people to watch this thing again and again. I'm telling you, if you cannot see it, go to our website. www.biafrarepublic.gov.org. Go there. biafrarepublic.gov.org. Go there. Find out what is happening on the website. Or you go to our Prime Minister's Twitter space. Go there and find out on daily basis. The news are reporting it both in the zoo, in Biafra land, in diaspora. Everything is happening. Let me ask you, are you not seeing it? Are you not seeing it? Our boundary with Cameroon, we are taking charge. The Ambazonia, our number one ally, are doing the needful in the Amba area. We are fully in charge, completely in charge. The zoo is crying. Even their army chief came out and told you that we have taken over the airspace. He's crying. He is crying to Finland, and Finland have told them, look, this man is within his rights. These people are fighting for their freedom. They have done nothing wrong. They just want their peace and their freedom. They don't want to attack you. We are not calling for war. We want to be free. We call for referendum, you refuse. Now we are doing a self-referendum, which everything is evident. The data is there. At the end of the referendum, we are going to count it in Finland and we'll present it to everywhere in the world. Nobody will dispute it. You have seen the videos everywhere where Biafrans are lining up and voting. Biafrans in diaspora, you know how many Biafrans are in America. You know how many Biafrans are in Italy. You know how many Biafrans are in Germany. You know how many Biafrans are in France. You know how many Biafrans are in Holland. They are all voting in our self-referendum. Now you want to investigate, go to the data. You will see it. The Prime Minister is asking you, are you not seeing it? So why will somebody be coming to cajole you? We know those that are contributing, we will go after them. You are a bunkum. Cherekwi said, yeah, bunkum, idiotic people. You cannot stop the terrorists. You cannot stop the bias of the innocent citizens of your country. You are telling us you want to trace Biafrans that are fighting for their legitimate right and their freedom. I have been here for over how many years doing this? Come for me. We all have our faces everywhere. We are not like the criminal Chinas and Satan, who you don't know. We don't know. Biafrans don't even know. You are dealing with faceless criminals. We are not a powerless, who nobody knows. You are dealing with faceless criminals. We are not chicken a dozen who have already turned to a turkey. You are dealing with the criminals. Biafrans know who they want. When they tell you that there's no sit at home, the Prime Minister will come out and say, sit at home, lockdown. Everywhere we shut down. From Onitsha to Aba, from Aba to Ugota, from Ugota to Ikorekpene, from Ikorekpene to Uyo, from Uyo to Ahaba, everywhere locked down. The PM is asking you, are you not seeing it? Are you not seeing it? Now, if I do not stand behind my PM, fight for the freedom of Biafran people, what else will I be doing? No, tell me. Can somebody tell me what else I will be doing right now that will be relevant or that will make sense to my living? Are you not seeing it? I want to play it from the start to the bottom. I will quickly bring the link very, very quickly. Listen to your PM.
The foundation for the liberation and independence of Biafra has been laid by this government, and it is very, very strong. We built this particular foundation of liberation on solid rock. Are you not seeing it? We are not shaking. I am standing very, very strong, making sure that I'm taking the bullets that they are firing at Biafra people.
I am standing very strong, making sure that I'm taking the bullet. Do you know how many bullets he has taken? When they are shooting him, he will be dancing. And they are shooting him, he will be dancing. It is called Odeshi. 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 They bring it. He will be dancing, and Biafrans are listening, and the world is listening, and the world is watching, and they know that we are not doing anything. We are not attacking them. They come to fight us, we neutralize them. We tell them, don't come to our land, though. We are peacefully in our land. Stay in your territory. Go and fight your Boko Haram. Go and fight your bandit. There's no bandit in Biafra land. There's no Boko Haram in Biafra land. Go to Bauchi, go to Zamfara, go to Adamawa, go to Boronu, go there and fight the Boko Haram. There is none of them in Biafra land. Leave us alone. Leave us the hell alone. Simple and short. So that's why the PM, for all these 3 years, he has been willingly taking all the bullets for you, Biafrans, and standing because he knows they are coming for you. And therefore, he wants to stand in between you and your oppressors and tell them, no. Before you get to them, you have to pass through me. Before you get to Biafrans, I am Obato Obie, I am Simon Ekpa, I am the dragon. I am ready to face you. I have all the powers. If you think you have power, come and fight me. But these Biafrans, my people behind me, I will shield them from you. You have bullied them for many years. Do all what you can, but you have got me to face. You have got me to defeat before you get to them. If you cannot defeat me, then you can't get to them. If you want to try it, oh yeah, come out and let us do it. You have your AK-47, I have mine. You have your torpedo missile, I have mine. You have your RPG, I've got my RPG. Whatever you have, I have. If you come to me against my people with all those things, I will confront you with the same. Blow to blow, bullet to bullet, RPG to RPG, torpedo missile to torpedo missile. Anything you have, I have it. I will use it to fight you back. I will not allow you to buy my people anymore. Enough is enough. He has taken the bullets and is willing to take more.
We are not shaking. I am standing very, very strong, making sure that I'm taking the bullets that they are firing at Biafra people, because their target is you. They believe that once they take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of the way, they will come for all of you. That is exactly what is happening in other parts of Nigeria, because nobody is there to stand on the way for them. And they are annihilating people, killing them, sending them to IDP camp. I told them, you see this face, okay, deceive you, deceive you. The momentum of the Biafra liberation today have necessitated all the discussion you see. Everybody is talking. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why are they keeping him? Some of them claim that he was not fighting the way I'm fighting, but you kidnap him. Some of them are now addressing him as a gentleman, but you went and they kidnapped a gentleman. They say, oh, he's more reasonable. He's not, but you kidnapped him. What were you thinking?
Does that not surprise you? That all of a sudden Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have become the good man to them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not fighting like this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not doing it like this. This one is becoming too hard. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was better than him. The same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they were calling for his head. The same Mazi Nnamdi that they have always said is a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a criminal, a robber, this thing, this, that. Now all of them are seeing this. He's a good man. Simon Ekpa is worse. But they kidnapped the good man. They kidnapped him. And they're still holding him. He even defeated them in their court. Yet they're holding him. He told them that let us come to court and let us judge this matter. They are running away. They are not coming to court to judge the matter. Yet they're saying, Simon Ekpa must stop. But you kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Simon Ekpa is telling you, that same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you kidnap. You must leave him alone. You must leave him alone. That is the beginning of the talk you want to have with me. If you want to stop me, leave him alone first. Then I will tell you my terms. And they refuse to leave. At the same time, they are praising Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a good man. But you kidnapped a good man. You kidnapped him. Now you know he's a good man. And some of you, some of them are even saying, Simon Ekpa, come back to Nigeria. Come back. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there with you in Nigeria. You kidnapped him. And you are not allowing him to go. And you want Simon Ekpa to come to you in Nigeria. No, you have to ask him to come to Biafra because he has no business with Nigeria. He has no business with Nigeria. So if there's anywhere Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, will come to, it is Biafra, not Nigeria. Umokoko. Umokoko.
They say, oh, he's more reasonable. He's not, but you kidnap him. What were you thinking? All of them contributed money. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was speaking, it was their headache. They couldn't sleep every day. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is destroying Alibo. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing this, he's doing that. Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer causing problem. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer is the good man. He is the only man now that is very reasonable. And I have not even started because you see what Agaku Nigeria Igwe. Agaku Nigeria Igwe. And you know the next level is by taking all their terrorist barracks, taking all the government houses. That is the next level we will go because it is part of the defense of our land. These places are places where the attack against our people are being planned.
Yeah. All right. Listen to this one.
Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down. Ikenga, when I called the embassy of Finland here in Canada, I felt stupid. The embassy of Finland here in Canada, when I called the embassy of Finland here in Canada, I felt stupid. Ikenga, when I called the embassy of Finland here in Canada, I felt stupid. Ikenga, when I called the embassy of Finland here in Canada, I felt stupid. Ikenga, when I called the embassy of Finland here in Canada, I felt stupid. I felt stupid. I felt stupid. Ikenga, when I called the embassy of Finland here in Canada, I felt stupid. I felt stupid. I felt stupid. Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down. Ikenga, when I called the embassy of Finland here in Canada, I felt stupid. I felt stupid. I felt stupid.
What you're seeing now is just a tea party. The real dish is coming because we are not relenting. If you do not let us go, Nigeria will be worse than Somalia. I made it very clear. I don't believe in stupidity or prophetic pronouncement. Very clean and clear. Is the zoo not a failure today? Is Somalia not better than the zoo today? As I told them, give me Biafra or else Somalia will be better than the zoo, Nigeria. Is Somalia not peaceful, more peaceful today than Nigeria? In Somalia, are they paying bandits so they can sleep at night? Well, is the zoo existing now? Of course not.
Somalia is already better than the zoo. They cannot sleep anymore. They are now paying bandits to be able to sleep. Huh? Mazinam Kanu told them, it's not prophetic, it is the word from the mouth of Mwachineke. All right, I am going to put the link up right now, and then let's have the discussion. Let somebody come and talk to me, because some Biafrans are actually making me, to enunciate. Some Biafrans are actually making me to think, who are these people? Some people that don't have the balls to come out and fight for their freedom and support this particular movement, whether financially or otherwise, to support your own freedom. You are doing something else. And I'm asking you, what else can you be doing? As you see, Nigerians have already sunk like this. There is nothing is holding Nigeria anymore. Nigeria have no balance. It's gone. And everything they are saying is with their last breath. They are looking for how they will eliminate you. Look at them. In the north, look at what terrorists have done to them. Terrorists have finished them. Yet they are busy looking for how they will send army to Biafra land. And you are keeping quiet. And anything they say, you say, Simon Ekpa should slow down. Before Chineka Onwok, come in here and tell me, if these people are fighting you, you are yet looking for how to, make peace with them or make things lighter for them. Do you deserve to be alive? Do you deserve to be called a person? Do you deserve? So I have put the link up there. Please come in and share with us. Tell me why wouldn't Biafrans stand up en masse wherever they are? We no longer protest. Come out en masse and support this movement once and for all. It will be better you do it yourself, for yourself, and take the pride and glory that you fought for yourself, than that we depend on some allies that will now, in exchange, talk and have something. Because I don't know what I need. Ndị na-ayọ anyị biko na ha chọrọ itinye ihe ha na-eme obodo ndị ọzọ other countries, they want to put in their resources. They want to give us weapons. They want to give us aircraft. They want to give us jet fighter, bombers, everything. They want to give us. If you allow them give us, at the end of the day, we will pay them for it. They will collect from it, for it. And you, all of you, you will either become second-hand citizens in your own country, or you will, not have your balance quickly. But for those that are supporting this movement, you do not expect us to, not give them that benefit and that privileges of standing to the end to support with what we are doing. So it's better for you to, some of these people, you see, some of these countries you see now that are, jet bomber producers and all these people, they fought their freedom themselves. Their own people, they fought. Are you not seeing all these Fulani that are coming after you? You see them? You see them going to ask Ndocha to come and join them. They are coming. The only thing that they're using the money of the oil from Biafra land to acquire weapons for themselves. And some of these efulefus that are now paying ransom to these kidnappers, they kidnap your people. You pay the ransom. They use the ransom to buy weapons. What I will not say, is a lie. I will bring the video of the priest that they kidnapped while I wait for some of you to come in. I think it's on the Twitter of our Prime Minister. Let me go and get that video. Let me get that video of the prelate, that priest that they kidnapped. He told you that what they did, one of them was telling him what they are planning to do. All the ransom money they collect, you don't know what they used to do. They buy more weapons. They are buying more and more weapons. That's what they are doing. They buy more weapons to come after your people. Instead of you to support your own army today, and give us all that we need to be able to stop them. Hi, Sunday prayers. Nekwani men. Okay, Nekwani men with Sunday prayers. I love this. I've seen, there's a picture of video I've seen here. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Nekwani men with Sunday prayers. Okay, hey, movement. Nekwani men. Nekwani men. Oh my goodness me. I don't know. I don't know if YouTube have problem with some of these videos. Anyway, let me first of all bring you the one in Camp on first. Before I'll bring those ones. Maybe I'll bring those ones later. Hold on, sir. Let me refresh. Okay, good. It's good. I have a Mazi Mbatwegu in the room. Yes. I have you. Welcome, sir. Just hold on a bit. Let me bring in this video. I will refresh my camera. I'll refresh my camera before I bring you. Okay, I refresh my camera. I bring it in now. A minute. Where is it? Okay. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Is it? This man was kidnapped. We all saw the video then. I'm playing it now.
What pains me most is that these people told us that they are going to bring, after buying enough weapons, they'll bring all those that have been put in disarray or driven away from Zamfara, Katsina, Zambisa forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves in Igbo land, that there's no security in Igbo land, that they will come there and then they will deal with us. And that
you see that? They were telling them then that there is no security in Igbo land. This thing was before the formation of the Biafra Liberation Army. This was before the full formation of the Biafra Liberation Army, before the Biafra Liberation Army took charge of every territory in Biafra land. They were saying that there is no security in Igbo land. You know, this was when all those ESN was the governors, took control of the IPOB Nigeria ESN. That was when they were telling you that there is no security in Igbo land. That was the terrorists telling this man they kidnapped. They were telling them there is no security in Igbo land. They are planning to, as they acquire more weapons, that is obviously from the 100 million. This man paid 100 million. They paid 100 million to free this man. So they kept collecting 100 million from the people they kidnapped, and they will use the money to buy weapons. And when they buy those weapons, they will bring in their other terrorist brothers to come into Igbo land. That was what they are planning then. But now they can no longer try it. They can't come into Igbo land anymore because we have taken over. We have taken over our territory. You understand? So this man was telling you what they were saying then. Let me start it from the top so that you appreciate it more.
What pains me most is that these people told us that they are going to bring, after buying enough weapons, they'll bring all those that have been put in disarray, or driven away from Zamfara, Katsina, Zambisa forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves in Igbo land, that there's no security in Igbo land, that they will come there and then they will deal with us. And that the dumb man was just flippant. Maybe he took something. He said, do you know Ibadan? Lagos Expressway? We are in all the bush there. We're everywhere there. We're also in the south. So we are waiting for the slightest signal. We will finish you people and take over this land. So they claim that Nigeria belongs to Fulani. They said it. That is why we are afraid of, I've been talking about this open grazing and this Roga. Yeah. They have a plan. And I accuse the soldiers who are not non-Christians. Some of them are Fulani. They are part of it. Because they are shooting this man. When our people wanted to comb the bush, the soldiers said, if you move a step, we'll finish you. Don't go there. So they know where the boys are. They know the location. And what they do is in the daytime, they use their cow to confuse people. Then after some time, the cows will go to rest and they take their gun and do the operation of kidnapping. Government should act decisively. They should act decisively. Otherwise, what is happening in the northern part of the country will be a child's play to what will happen here.
Now, the government that our priest is calling upon, is it not this terrorist government? The government that talking about are the same people that kidnapped you, okay? It's the same government that kidnapped you. It is the government that the governor of Zamfara, went as far as Bauchi to catch a terrorist, brought him back to Bauchi, to Zamfara for judgment. Order came from the office of the government, the same government you're talking about. Orders came from them to release the bandit leader that was caught in Bauchi that have been committing havoc in Zamfara. It is the government. The government we're talking about are the government that put the army in those second points where they came. Is it not the army that helped them to deliver the ransom that you paid? Is the army? Is it not the government that is in control of the same army that is telling your men, your people that want to comb the forest, telling them, if you go further than that, we will shoot you? It is the government, the same government. So that is why we have a new sheriff in town. That is why we have our prime minister, the prime minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile and the de facto government in the home front. He's the one in charge. He is the one in charge. That is why Musa, instead of crying about this thing you are crying now, Musa is the one leading the army that is telling you that if you come, they will shoot you. The same Musa, instead of crying about this thing you are talking about within his army, he is crying about the man fighting these people that kidnapped you. Do you understand what we are talking about? Any Biafran that does not support this, our Biafra government, what will we do to you? What will we do to you? My mouth better not say it on social media. Any Biafran trying in one way or the other to sabotage the effort of our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, that Musa is crying and want to stop. What will we do to you? I better not say it, because we are going to show you Pepe. I'm telling you, I bet with my daddy and my mommy's grave, we'll show you Pepe. I put my life on the line. We will show you Pepe. Whether you are a priest or whatever you think you are, we will deal with you. This is Koro Koro. A priest is telling you, I was there. They kidnapped me. After I paid 100 million, they released me. And my men, our people, wanted to come the same forest where those people that kidnapped me were. The military people that were there were warning our men, don't go there. And you, a priest, Don't allow me to use bad word on you. You, the same priest, you are saying government should act decisively. You are nothing but okoko, old fool. That's what you are. If you are not an old fool, you will know that you are dealing with army. You are dealing with police. They are there. They are part of the government. And you are asking the same government to act decisively. You are a buffoon. That's what you are. A buffoon. That's why up to today, when our PM is talking and calling upon you to support, some of you clergymen are misbehaving. They are misbehaving.
So government should sit up, because the primary purpose of government is to secure life and property. Yeah. Any government that has failed in that has failed woefully. And Nigeria is on a reverse gear. We are nosediving. We are nosediving. You don't have security.
There's one beautiful thing you need to know. Can somebody tell me, do you know that after this man granted this interview where he was very blunt, Channels News was there, another silver bed was there. Look at those microphones you are seeing. The microphone where my mouse is now is Channels. The microphone in the middle is silver bed. The microphone in the right is TVC, Tinubu TV. All of them were there. Do you know that after the man granted this interview and finished, the military invited him. They invited him. And after the man attended the military invitation, that was the last time we saw this man in the media. He did not come out again. Can somebody confirm to me, is this man still alive? Is this man still alive? I need to know. Mazi, did you say something? Do you know anything about this man? Is he still alive?
I wanted to come in because the more you talk, my blood is boiling like a pot of water.
Let me give you microphone, and there are many other people in the...
My spirit, they boil, and I need to give birth to the pregnancy I have, so that...
Please give birth before... I don't want that baby to miscarriage. Give birth to that baby. Mute yourself, or else I remove you from the room. Memphis.
Let's be civil, please.
Okay, let me remove him. His microphone is not even muting. I cannot mute him from my side. Go ahead.
So, all right, my brother. First of all, I thank you so much for this moment. And I want to go back from the beginning because I was listening from the beginning. Nigerian government, they are using Nnamdi Kanu to test microphone. As in, when the program is coming on, the testing mic number 1, 2, 3. That is the story of Nnamdi Kanu escape the prison. Then if our reaction escalates, they will go and kill him. Then they face everything. But when they find out that everybody is calm and smiling and watching them, they dust the same dust they raise by themselves. That is number one. These people don't know how serious we are. These people don't know how much we hate Nigeria. They don't know. They think that kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu, keeping him in detention all these years, and there was no action and uproar, is because that Biafran youths are dumb, that we are dummies. It's because that we respect whoever that stands to lead us. We respect, if we have taken any action since then, we have destroyed the template in the hand of our leader, being Mazi Simon Eba. They should not take our calmness for foolishness, because when it happens that a scratch touch the body of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, every one of them, including their children, any country where they are studying, they will collect. Any place their children, we know all their children where they're going to school. All over the world, they go collect. No mercy. Nnamdi Kanu did not commit any offense. I want to leave that side. Then I will come to this way. straight to this Reverend Father who just vomited all that he's vomiting. Let me tell you, my brother, Fulani is the only tribe I've seen in this world that they will plant something and they will follow it up, even if it's 100 years. Even if it's 100 years, they will be following it up small, small. They will be biting you, they will bite you, they will blow you breeze. Hey, sorry, we are one Nigeria. They are following up. This is how they conquered the North. North has been conquered already. The Northern Nigeria is already conquered. Northern Nigeria will open Kupu. Not any day rise up, they will convert everybody to Muslim. A Muslim friend is telling me that the most difficult person to convert to Islam in this world is an Igbo man. That we so much believe in our culture. And that is truth. That is the truth. Then, you see this our elderly men, this our older men who are at the age of 65, 60-something, 40, 65, 66, 70. You see this, can I say, the problem they have is the shock. Can I say the mentality? I don't know how to put it, because after the war, most of them who were killed during the war, it's like there is something they injected in them after the war that makes them to lose their sense of reasoning. Before your eyes, many national house senators, all those who call themselves senators, before their eyes in Abuja, they are seeing northern Nigerians where the local government are being taken by bandits, step by step. They are moving, and you are seeing them. And the only man who is defending your own side, who is southeast, you are looking for his head.
Mazi, in Zamfara, all the local government, all. Now you ask yourself, where is the governor governing? This governor that is talking now, where is he governing? Because all
he's just a ceremonial. You see that guy for this statement.
He's in Abuja. He's in Abuja. That man is not in Zamfara. He is in Abuja. He's in Abuja. All the local government in Zamfara are under bandit control. All.
And
14 local government.
Somebody like Abaribe is aware of this and is looking for Simon Eba. You see, today I was listening to a old program of Mazen Nandekano, our able leader. He said that if every tribe can take care of their own sabo, everything will be okay. You see why we are talking too much on this platform is because we have not started taking care of our sabos. Any day we begin to take care of our sabo, we take care of 1, 2, 3. No, Italy, flight, but on a written plane, we don't need to Nigeria, where I can't do you
No verse, I will give you all the time to talk, Mazi, because you are in the spirit this afternoon. Do you know that all the countries in this world, they took care of their sabo? Let me bring you Mazi Namdekano message. Let me remove this what do you call it, this priest.
Please bring it on. I'm here with you. I'm not going anywhere.
Let me bring Mazi Namdekano's
message
about what happened to other sabo, what other countries did to their own sabo. Let me bring it now, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Because him and I will give evidence.
We'll take care of them.
Yes. Now listen, I don't care if YouTube is angry with this video. I was thinking maybe they'll be angry with the language. I don't care. Biafrans, just be ready. The other channel when they want strike, Raf Chamaka TV. Another one. Please make sure you subscribe.
We'll follow you.
Make sure you subscribe to Ajere Global Media. Listen to our leader, Mazen Namdekano. He said it raw. Yeah. Listen to him.
People don't know that in America they were not politically correct. They killed their saboteurs in America. America, you lost today. I'm in New York. I'm in Chicago. I'm in Los Angeles. They killed their saboteurs. George Washington led a war against the British. Although his descendants were British, he fought and he won. In the United Kingdom, some of you do not know a man called Oliver Cromwell. The people led a revolution. In France, the same. In Russia, the same. Right across human civilization. Our own revolution will not even kill them. We are just letting them say that they are trying. In every other place, every corrupt, any society to move forward. You know, oh, Ghana, they have lives in Ghana. Ghana, people are quiet. They are quiet. Because the Germans killed all the corrupt people in Ghana. That's why Ghana is okay. They were all killed. Every killed, slaughtered in broad daylight. How can you be, you have a team of Robbie, and you live it, you keep massaging it every day, you apply oil, you treat it well, you be loving it, you press it like a child, or you cut it off. Press it and it will kill you, or you cut it off and you survive.
Okay, what Chineke?
Go ahead.
This is the voice of our leader. Now tell me, those who claim that they are followers of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that they are the most trusted, that they are the right people, does it mean that this thing that Nnamdi Kanu is always talking about is not entering their ears? Or does it mean that they just listen to Nnamdi Kanu with the upper layer of their ears alone? It doesn't sink into their brain. Does it mean? Look at our place. Look at after the war. Look at how Anibo is, our Biafra land is. Till today, we are being treated as a conquered people. We are still under the same umbrella of colonization. And because of these fools, what they are getting from Abuja, they are comfortable with it. What they need to do is to suppress us. I did with time on it, but you across Shaggy. So trouble. Who are you? You are not powerful nobody. Okay, I will send my children now. If I have children tomorrow, I will send them now and let them go to abroad and start serving another white man. What the fuck? How long are we going to do this? How long are we going to do this? Okay, when you feel like you believe more here, a boki, now that's how they educate to that time.
Looks like we lost you. Looks like we lost you for a minute.
With somebody who is telling you what to do, but because of their ignorance, you decided to die in their hands.
Your network suddenly started developing some shaking. Mazi Mbatuegu, your network is fluctuating. Maybe you need to refresh. Refresh.
I'm back now. I'm back. I joined my data.
Just refresh and you are still here. Let's give Mazi Uchenna some chance. We're still here. Let it go around. Just refresh your system if there's any break so that we'll...
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Right. Okay. Mazi Uche, please grab the mic.
Yeah, Pastor Bam Bam Bam. Good evening. Good evening. Like as our brother is rightly saying, one thing everybody must know is that our leader, nobody will touch him. The zoo, they can never ever touch our leader. No matter what, how they like or anyhow they want, they can do whatever they want, but they can never touch our leader. That is on this one. That one side. About the video of this reverend that you played, you know, when Musa was crying to Channels Television, Musa said something that he lived where they were kidnapping and where there is a crisis. He come to the Southeast. He was talking about Southeast, and Musa make one revelation there. He said that they kidnap, and the money they got from the kidnapping, they use it to sponsor the movement. And why Musa is seeing every time that Biafra people are funding their men, that our men are not kidnapping anybody. But he just come to tell us the strategy they are using to form their bandits upon the resources that they loot from the Biafra land and the bandits. Musa still come and tell us openly in the channels television that they kidnap, money they get from kidnapping, they use it to fund their bandits. So, and this our brother or uncle that is a reverend, he said something that when they kidnap him, they drive them round and still brought them the same spot.
Same place.
After army and police checking points. Then when the youth want to enter the village, then the military now say that if anybody go there, what does that tell you? That the people that are doing the kidnapping are the zoo terrorists in uniform. That is our prime minister keeps saying, that withdraw your terrorists from our lands. People will not understand. They will come out and cry they are killing soldiers. And our prime minister have already made it clear to everybody and to the whole world that those people are not military. They are terrorists. And that is so anybody talking about, or just as our brother who is a reverend is calling on the government. Which of the government? The people that are sponsoring the same people that are helping our people. The same people that are sponsoring the people that kidnap him, and the church people, church members, whom even they kidnap, they can't afford that 100 million. And they contribute the money so that him as the reverend will come out. Because if he's ordinary church member they kidnap, even him that is reverend cannot come out and contribute money up to 100 million. So for him calling the government to come and do something is a wrong statement. He must know that it's the government, that they are the people doing that business. They are the people kidnapping.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, because of one goal, what they want to achieve is to Islamize the whole Nigeria. Because the Biafra people say that we are not part of them. They are hell-bent to make sure that we, the Biafra people, join them, and it can never happen. Not today. Never ever will Biafra be part of them. I yield my mic, my comrade. Airborne.
Thank you. Airborne, thank you very much. Memphis, I don't know where you're joining us from. Okay. I'm about to go round up. Just take the mic.
Go
ahead, Mazi. Go ahead.
Please, what I'm saying now is this. If you are a Biafran, a young, vibrant youth, a Biafran, Biko, support this movement. Do not listen to anybody. Last month, na this same program, no one recorded in 20 million account, okay? Now about G-Wagon. But you cannot support DLA. You cannot even buy you or one pack. Onye fula ina da ahụ awakpo gị na be gị jide nwunye gị wakpo n'iru gị gbuo gị ka ọkụkọ even ịpụtara iru Chineke in place of judgment aka ekpe ka ọ ga-eji kpuo gị n'ọkụ mmụọ because you are a fool. You have every right to live. Because let us support our prime minister in every way, in every means. Also they are urging tabu ndị anyị na ha na-eme ihe bụ demons. Ndị anyị na ha na-emeta ihe amaghị ihe wụ sorry. Let's negotiate. They are determined. The only thing that takes the mind of those who call politicians is the money they are getting. And if we continue to listen to them, they will do to us what they are doing in Samvara. If we don't stand up and remain stubborn, they will. Go me, one day in this place. That I had that dream. Everyone would over like this as in daylight like this, full of the whole main road.
They will all die.
Nowhere for people to run. So, and if you see all their plans now, they have been drafting them for so many years. Simon never have destroyed the Ike Guru Haketa. Ike have go have because he didn't have plans like that. He have if we didn't have a plan that plot to start their men in different forests. Yeah, and a terrible order. That order and a taking that they cannot give it because they don't know where BLA will come out from. They don't know Musa Kuria. We know where they are, but we cannot see them. The more you look, the less you see. So, serious. Then finally, you are a cultist in a cult. You are moral. You are rugged. You are tight. You are this. You are that. That your ruggedity is not to kill your own brother. That your energy is needed to defend Biafra land. I don't need to mention my name or call my nickname here. I need it here, but a sense of reasoning from here, man, or yesterday. You know, so many things in America, different places in Igbo land. I need draws all this shit. When nobody practice cultism more than people in America, the whites, or go to Japan, Yakuza. But what they are doing is for economic achievement, for development, for their own securities, not for even one they have. Channel along that energy to defend our land. Let us wake up. Secure our land. When you wake up in the morning, see your brother, hug him, embrace him, look after his back, wash his back, and wash his back. Partner him and partner you. I told him all these stories. Okay, who are the men they got school? They rugged, they car, they tight. Only full and young school or and the only language, the only English we full in our and no may be up and down is shoot. You don't know the guy man. Bikono. Kaiser knows of the Bikono. Ogazira, Bam,
Thank you very much. Thank you,
can join.
Thank you very much. You say. Thank you very much. All right. We have Chinonso to be in the house. Mazi Chinonso, please grab the mic.
Bam. Good evening from here.
Watching okay.
I hope he's putting his right hand very well. What is coming? That's so. But without wasting time, see, one thing about the zoo, I want to start from the first video you played about the guy who was giving Nigeria the way it is about Aulida Mazin and the Khan. I want to tell you one thing we all need to know. No, ndi boba yesna. No bro, onu mmadu abro no chukwu. And obro onya no ya gawo na onya ho gawo. And as na eme elebo isi kporonku anya nke dị ndụ agbajiri daa. Biafra bụ anyị ike adịghị awe ya na nkụ. Maazị Nnamdi Kalu adịghị awe ya na nkụ. Maazị Nnamdi Kalu bụ osisi akpọrọ nkụ eleji anya ọda nke dị ndụ akpọrọ ọtọ daa ozugbo. So if the zoo come with their propaganda, Nnamdi Kalu also tell us that na ọnwụ ya ga-ewetara anyị Biafra ngwangwa. But no, we said na anyị chọrọ ka ọ dị ndụ wee rie uru afọ ọ tara. Ihi na ọma abụọ ọkụkọ na-eme ọkụkọ mụcha nwa onye ri akwa ụmụ. Maazị Nnamdi Kalu ga-adị ndụ wee rie uru Biafra ọ lụrụ ọgụ ya, wee rie uru prison niile ọ gara n'afọ Biafra, wee rie uru chọchọ niile ebe ihe Biafra. Ọ ga-adị ndụ wee fụnye ndị ya niile. So the zoo, Nnamdi Kalu gwa anyị na ọ bụ na anyị chọrọ ya paata afọ ya, nwanne, we have already prepared to burn the zoo down. So if they trigger us, what they are doing, they want to trigger us to know how violent we are. No. In code of conduct, we have what we call do's and don'ts in front of a job, in front of when you are on top of ammunition, on top of, in front of God at you, you said, I will not do this. So the way we are with their government, we know our do's and our don'ts. That is, this is what we do, this is what we will not do. So in all principle terms of it, our yardstick to get Biafra is 50,000 miles ahead of Nigeria. So any propaganda they bring come, we look at them and laugh them. Do you know that when the DOS bring that Mazen Kano was poisoned, they are going to poison him? They wanted to poison him, but once we start talking about it, they run away from it. So they do with this latest propaganda, but our eyes is on the ball. Our eyes is on the rising sun. We can never deviate, but at that moment, this moment, our eyes is in everywhere. So whether like it or not, the propaganda is nothing. The other one is about the terrorists that they release. See, let me tell you one thing. Once you are not talking about dividing of Nigeria, you are a killer, you are a kidnapper, you are a terrorist. Once they get you and you ready, what we are doing to support what the Nigerian government is doing, they are not going to kill you, they are not going to jail you, they will grant you freedom. That is what happened in these two people that the governor of Zamfara State is talking about. They are all in one mission. Their mission is to come and conquer us. Their mission is to come and execute us. See, when we are in duty, there is where they will send you for arrest. You said, I am not going for this arrest. Who are you? They will detain you. But anybody who got that arrest will come back before you and get promotion. So that's what the zoo are. The zoo are a country where they train criminals and the kidnappers and the terrorist contracts as that. So once there are a terrorist and they catch a terrorist that is not fighting for any other except to make sure that he is making his own living and giving money to the cabals, they will free him. That was the promise they meant to them. So whatever that is coming now is things that we have already known that they will come and who they are. The only thing I'm telling you is see the small boys they roll out. Go and check to those guys they roll out. If there are 6,000 people, believe me, 4,000, 5,000 is terrorist people. The Fulani is only 1,000 is the real indigenous of their country called Zoo. And I pity them because once they said information come that they are training them against us on starting from November 15, that the level of military that we are going to see in Biafra land, that we can't believe it. This is why they are training them. They are going to roll second batch out. This is the first batch. They have them up to 3 batch that are coming out. The first batch, they are in a hurry. They have bring them out. The second batch will soon come out. The third batch will come out on October. Between October 15/10 is when the last batch of them will come out. So they say they are preparing them to send them to Biafra land to be with us before. They said starting from November that the level of military they are going to see that we can't believe it. I laugh them because we that have served the zoo and run away from the zoo and have those who are serving them with double mind are waiting for any means to escape. We are getting our information and we are keeping it. When I was telling one of my guys, see, in this abroad where we are, we have stayed in front of gun and defend ourselves and escape. So whatever might come this time around, when it happened that we that in abroad happen to touch down, when the zoo has finished, and I also know that Biafra Liberation Army on ground are more than equal to the task. When I said they are more than equal to the task because they are well trained, the number is uncountable. They think that is when once they see one group, they see about 50 of them parading. They say, oh, is it this thing? They don't know that what you don't know is bigger than you. So we must continue. The most important thing now, see, if you are in Biafra land and you are claiming that you have 99 intelligence as a wisdom man in the game, you are 99 intelligent with your one pie supposed to be with you to defend Biafra land. not to prove that from now, nobody has to prove himself. I am a black ass, I'm Red King, I am this and that. The time has come and gone. Use your 99 intelligence. If you have one day look for 2 pa. If you have 2 pa, look for 6 pa at a time, because all these things you need to defend your land. When Fulani catches you, they don't know whether you have in 99, because they don't in a game. When you said a king does not go to island 2 times, when they use the intelligence when you are in Biafra land, because you must use your intelligence 99 to defend Biafra land, or you perish, then we shall get Biafra, whether you like it or not. Our Prime Minister, Abosi Bagoro Oteme, Ofrezu Abrakataba, Ofonye Didendezu, Fefa Abrakataba, Amazebahanaje, Amaebahanala. So whatever you are saying, you need to stand to support. If you are not supporting by your money, let your voice be heard. If your voice cannot be heard, obey the instruction. If you don't obey the instruction, that is not a probability. Try and find what you can do by yourself, because 99 intelligence is what leads every fraternity, every gentleman, or every rugged man to your destination. With now applying your 99, your name is sorry. For Biafra liberation phase, you must apply your 99 intelligence. Use your 1 pack correct. Don't use it against your brother. Use it against the Fulani terrorists. Use it against those who are against us. We must continue by supporting with fundraising, please. The face of the liberation depends on level of the fundraising. Please come more with what you have. If you have we must continue to support in all we can to make sure December 2nd, 2024 is the D-Day. We must not fail. From what is happening now that the government of Biafra, the Biafra government in Ezra are doing, you will know that we are already there. It's a matter of counting the days for the world to know. Na enimu agarangagwa na ashrom eboga botu. I for tell you or I don't tell you, they are not be the same. We don't tell the world to say Biafra they come. We are declaring Biafra December 2nd. So for we who believe in that, let's put our hand by supporting with our fundraise, obey the instruction from Biafra government in exile. Don't say what they did not say. Say it the way Biafra government in exile is saying. We move. Airborne, my brother. No surrender, no retreat. We move. We move.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Wasineke. Thank you, Ago Biafra. Thank you so much. I believe you. Thank you. Omuchineke, you can see it. Yes, they are in for a very long one, indeed, honestly. Yeah, generation answer, please stop disturbing me. Stop it. Generation answer assembly, please grab the mic, please.
I cannot do I can name Biafra all over the world. I thank God for this meeting. I'm not joining all this meeting, but everyone I work in the Sabo. The point that what the Prime Minister have said, be able to all come I be the UN day so that although higher na how I wait na dibena kotoro no ikiyako henen. Because even the level na bakwa na support government, government on upon Nigeria. Obo governors sumbendine mepozo kande amina bata nde fulani na bata na ebu mazi ebu mu Biafra. Obo mu government on apo. But the main point that ekene diri Chineke ota ka na ekpele mo obo na nna se Chineke ekene diri ya. Oye meru na generation Simon Ekpa generation vam all of you bakotala onu si na ya ama mmezikwa and oye obuna begwe na akwa si na mba na ye otu onye na-ebe akwa ya bụ Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye na ụlọ mkpọrọ onye ọ na-ebe akwa na ewego ndị goal the matter and the Jehovah bụ onye mma ka o si eme ihe ya ama hapụ nata ụmụ Biafra. So, and called now, it's getting hotter every day. It's getting more hotter, and everybody should rise up. Like our brother that said, that this time is not the time of joking at all. This time is not joking matter. The time of joking is over. The time of talking is over. The time of speaking is over. It is time of action. And I thank God for the government in exile, because the government, they have not to choose to call the government in exile. They still call IPOB. This IPOB have been dissolved. There's nothing like IPOB again. IPOB is over. Let them start calling government in exile. That's what it is. And Simon Ekpa is the prime minister, and the prime minister is in control of, is the commander in chief. What is happening? And whatever they are planning, the Lord is ahead of them. Biafra, it is a moment that we must be free from these vampires. These vampires that want to wipe generation, God's generation away. It's not possible. And we can never, he cannot eat us and close your mouth. Simon na yewabu obelensi na bawike. And thank God for everyone that is involved. All hail Biafra. Everybody should rise up. And we are going.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, Wachineke. Thank you very much. You know, it is very funny that people are not seeing these things. You know, when our brother Mbatuegu was saying, Nanda Nachiwapwani, it is not a joke. That's what they plan. That's the original plan. They want to overwhelm us with their presence. You remember that the impostor before, which is the Boko Haram, the one that came to, you know, be answering Buhari, the impostor that came from Niger. He opened all the doors. That was when they were saying, Fulani from Senegal is a citizen of Nigeria. Fulani from this is a citizen of this place. Fulani from, I'm telling you, they opened all the doors, and their intention was to overwhelm us. But when the Biafra Liberation Army came, I'm telling you, most of them that were hiding from Enugu, some of them that Hope Uzodinjo brought into Imo State, they all ran away. I'm telling you, they ran away. They ran. That is why you no longer hear Fulani herdsmen.
No, I'm telling you.
They ran. Some of them, you see some places where you see them operating in the flanks are some of those communities that were opposing our men. Then you see in Ehamufu, when they came in Ehamufu, because Ehamufu rejected our men before, our men did not force themselves on them. They came and they striked. But when our men came and chased them away, they all ran. They all ran. Mazu Uchenna, you want to say something? Please grab the mic.
Yeah, it's about Ozowani. That is exactly the place that they tried to sabotage our men mostly, and this harmful that you mentioned. But harmful people have learned their lessons just a little bit because our prime minister speak to them. Some of them have to listen. But this Ozowani in Enugu State, they are hell-bent. But nevertheless, our prime minister still promised that whatever they are doing there, that Biafra Liberation Army must come there and rescue the Biafra. That is what is there.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And why I allowed Nnamdi to do collabo with me today, I am celebrating Father's Day. And then Nnamdi said, tell them we are celebrating. So happy Father's Day to every daddy out there. Happy Father's Day. And I am proud to be Papa Nnamdi. And I want to celebrate you.
Nnamdi,
thank you. Nnamdi is happy, you know, before he was crying, but now he's relaxed. Anytime I'm talking about Biafra, you see him relax. All right. Yes, I hear a declaration. Please grab the mic. Ifan is in the house. Ifan, you're welcome. I hear a declaration. Please take the mic. You're welcome.
Hello, Mazi. Am I coming out?
You're coming out loud and clear, Mazi.
Okay.
Hey, sometimes when I open hand, if you fold his hand like this, you will put his hand in his mouth. Say, allow me to give the zoo this blow. Look at him. Allow me to release this blow. Go ahead, Mazi.
Good evening, my fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. Good evening, my people, those in the studio. Salute from here in Italy. Good evening. The area you are talking about, I want to put out is about the Sabo we have in our midst. Sabo must be there, because without Sabo, what we are doing will just be as if we are playing. Sabo must be there. And the funny part of it is that God have begun to expose them, because the freedom and the liberation of the people is at the corner. That's why you see all the Sabo, they have bring out all their arsenal to make sure that they sabotage what we are doing. But as a Ofoni Bokure was saying, late. They came very late. Late. And in everything, because at times I begin to reason, Mazen Nandekalo is with us broadcasting. Had dreaming what happened to Mazen Nandekalo did not happen. We will continue playing, contributing, doing monthly dues, the normal we normally do. And the years will be going without knowing where we are going. Do you know that when all the years Mazen Nandekalo have been broadcasting, there is nothing like the Biafra government. We don't have government. We don't have anything. We are just wallowing in our ignorance. I would say we are wallowing in ignorance. But now you see that everything have taken shape. We know where we are heading to. There is government now. We have government that are for Biafra, and Biafra are listening to their government. That is the funny part of it. The Biafrans are listening to their government. When the government give order, nobody encounter the order. So the little Sabo that did not reach to 0.009%, I don't think they have anything to do with our struggle. We must continue. And the most important thing is that we must focus on the sun that is rising. And the sun is going to shine by December, 2nd of December, 2024. Then we will take it from there. That is why we are urging our people, let everybody go and cast their vote. Your vote to count in Biafra. Your vote is your key to open your liberation. Your vote is the authority that you are giving to the Biafran government to go ahead and do to Nigeria whatever they are planned to do to Nigeria. That is your vote is the key of everything we are doing. And your support, you donate so that we can be able to get our freedom. The Sabo and the Nigerians have been very late. They came very late. And God will continue to expose them fully. Because I always say this thing. Had it mean these people did not come out, we just get Biafra like that, there will be a disaster. Do you know what is called disaster? Because somebody like China Sanwoshi can come out and tell you that the one that brought Biafra. China's Chicken Edosium can rise up tomorrow and tell you with their own group that they are the one that bring Biafra. So it's good things happen now. It's good it happen now so that they can come out. We know them, and Biafra have identified them now. Biafra have identified them. So without all these things, there will be a conflict between us, internal conflict, and it would have been a brutal one. Because Biafrans were all fighters, it would have been a brutal one. But I thank God that it happens this way. God begins to expose them. Biafrans begin to know who is their leader. Biafran begins to know who is fighting for them. So all these things is working for our own good. And I pray that will continue to strengthen us, give us the grace and opportunity, the strength to continue what we are doing. And very soon we are going home. And no gate of hell shall prevail. Stay cool, Biafra.
He said, thank you so much. I hear a declaration. And Mazi Fine is in the house. Mazi Fine, please grab the microphone.
Yeah, Pastor Vava, good evening.
Watching Eke.
Yeah, brother, good evening.
Good evening, watching it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, one name.
You know, today is Sunday, and this is where we worship. So before I start saying anything, we are going to give God that pen, which is to worship. I just want to sing one song or maybe one or two on my before I will. Give onye jiri aka ya kee eluigwe n'ụwa. Gị onye ọkpọrọ ya anọdịghị agbanwe. Ọ bụ gịnị ka m ga-eji kelee gị? Ọ bụ gịnị ka m ga-enye gị? Ya bụrụ n'ozugbo mgbe Jehova lụsịrị agha, haleluya ga-adahụ. Ndị na-amaghị ga-amara na Jehova ka anyị ji abawo. Mgbe Jehova lụsịrị agha, haleluya ga-adahụ. Ndị na-amaghị ga-amara na Jehova ka anyị ji abawo. Pastor, I greet you and I greet all my brothers.
I greet you. I greet you.
That are in the room, and I greet every listener that are listening to this. Am I coming out?
Yes, you are coming out.
Pastor, am I coming out?
Your network is really wobbling. It's not very smooth. But I think we managed to hear that song, but your talking now is not coming out well. Is there a way you can position your? Yeah, is there a way you can change your position somewhere in the house so that it might come out better?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why, and I love to hear Mazifai give us his renditions. Let's hear you, Fine. Go try. Let's hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. To say before the network, because whenever I want to talk on your program, they will start disturbing my network. But it's all right. We will overcome it. Very soon, we're going to get our own app and all this run. We'll say whatever we want to say.
Go ahead. Oh no, it's terrible. It's terrible. We can't hear anything. We can't hear nada. We can't hear nada. If is that the only place where I think the network is that the thing just cut out. I think the network, there are some places, there's some apartments, you know, the network will just cease. If you come out in the open, it might be better. If you come out in the open, it might be better. Now, my concern is, what will a Biafran be doing now without fighting for his own freedom, knowing fully well that there is a total and complete gang up against you, your own existence? There's an existential threat on you. It is obvious that there is an existential threat on you as a Biafran. Everything that has happened is all pointing towards that fact. Even those of you that have been fighting for one Nigeria, there is an existential threat on you. Those that are calling for Biafra, there's an existential threat on you. What is it that you are doing now? Are you going to wait until they tie all of you? You know the joy we have. It is that our Prime Minister made up his mind, including our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had not made up his mind that his life and the reason why he's living is for you to be free, you wouldn't even be talking about him again. I'm telling you, maybe by now he would have been singing one Nigeria song, because they would just pay him all the amount he needs. Like they have paid all your politicians. And today they can never talk about your safety or your freedom. They cannot. So you see this prelate that we show today, we're showing this video. After he made that confession and exposition, have you asked yourself? I asked that question to Mbatiwe. Mbatiwe did not answer me that question because he was trying to speak, because he's really angry to speak. But I still ask that question again. How many of you have seen that prelate, that priest that was saying that thing? Have you heard from him again? He made that exposition. The military, they called for him. They invited him. Doesn't it concern you that a man who was kidnapped and paid 100 million to be rescued? After paying, he said what he saw. The military invited him. And then the questions were going on. They said they only invited him to know how far, what happened to him. Did you ever see the man again to tell you, this is my conversation with the military after my kidnap? Let's see your network. I hope it will allow you. Now, let me not talk too much before the network will be misbehaved again. Please, that thing in you, please vomit it right now. Give birth to it right now.
Pastor Vavov, I'm number one. Can you hear me?
Perfect. It's perfect now. Don't just change your position. Stay there and say it.
Number one. That prelate, that priest, since then I have never set my eyes on him again. But it's quite unfortunate that whenever anybody talk about the Fulani S-men and they say the truth concerning them, that person will disappear. Why did that murder the Obodo Malafi? Is it not because Obodo Malafi said the truth?
Thank you.
That was the reason why they murdered Obodo Malafi. They take us as a fool, but we are not fools. I want people to know one thing. There is one, what is it called? Voice note that our Prime Minister always play when he was still doing broadcast. It was a man of God, a message that he said to him. He told him that it was God who orchestrated the kidnap of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you understand? That it was God that showed the world how rotten those people who said that they are following him are. That was the main reason why God go and keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that DSS number. Do you understand? For God to use
fine, we are not. The conversation is not smooth at all. Your network is not.
PM
It's not encouraging.
Show the world how
encouraging.
Those people who are proclaiming Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I am Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I am Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is US, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. For you to know that they are following you.
Mazi, fine. The network is not encouraging
that man,
at all.
There is one. The man is saying.
You are not enjoying. Mazi, fine.
The network
Mazi, fine.
Because
yeah,
the
network is bad. Because we hear one thing and we don't hear 5 things. So that's why it's not joining. It's not joining. Yeah. Thank you very much, Taproot, for this comment. It is interesting if that is the prelate. But the point I'm making is still completely valid now. This prelate, there's a possibility that he might be one of those that was there. There's a possibility. Somebody's saying he's not the one. But let's assume that he's the one. Fine. But this priest exposed what happened to him. And he said a lot about the military that were around. And the military invited him. Now, If the military really wanted to know what happened to that prelate and they invited him just to confirm, did you see or hear anything from the military after they called that man? What expose did the man give to them? Did they give us feedback that, look, this man told us that the military told the people that were going to come to the area, don't go, we'll shoot. Who are those men that the military told us were the ones involved in that particular order not to go and come the area? They were military men. They must have name, they have ranks, they have position. Who are they? Did the military court-martial them for stopping the search of terrorists in the neighborhood where a man who was kidnapped paid 100 million? 100 million naira. He paid to be free. And military men that should have taken action to know that those men were caught, stop the advancement of search in that neighborhood. They called him and they said they want to question him. I am sure he must have told them, assume, he must have told them, look at what I encountered. Look at the military men, you people positioned there. They stopped the search. The army did not make a press briefing to tell us, yes, this man told us about this thing. He exposed some military men. Now, these are the military men, because they have name, they know them. These are the military men that were supposed to go and search and comb the area, but they refused. And they stopped the people that wanted to do the same. These are the men, and we are going to sentence them. We sack them because we want to keep the military clean. We sack them and we question them, and we are bringing them to book. Okay, our men have gone to search the area. These are the terrorists that actually kidnapped this man because the man said that they were in the neighborhood. Did you hear anything? No. Did you see this priest coming out to tell us, this is the encounter I had with the military? These are the questions they asked me. These are the information I gave them. Did you hear it from him? No. The priest might be coming to the court because maybe after he's kidnapped, his eyes is now open. He now wants to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the military have warned him, we do not ever want you to speak to the press again. That is the reason why, if the man is still alive, you are no longer seeing him in the press, because he has a standing order never ever to speak to the press again, because the word he spoke, the military have told him, you shouldn't have gone that far, but we are going to leave you. We don't want to hear you again. So he will decide to keep quiet, just like so many have refused to speak, because if they speak, military will come after them. Theophilus Danjuma once told us that the military, they collude. After that statement he made, remember, he visited Aso Rock. After visiting Aso Rock, no more. You will no longer hear Theophilus Danjuma telling us they collude. No more. If they have a way of withdrawing that video of the collude, they would have done that. But they couldn't, because the video is in our hands. We have made it go viral. And Theophilus Danjuma is no longer talking. Theophilus Danjuma is no longer granting a press conference. Even Gowon, who we are praying must be alive to see Biafra come to pass. His community are under siege. Gowon is not saying anything, but he's going to be alive to see Biafra come to pass. That is the reason why I am telling you, if you are not speaking up, joining us to speak against this mayhem, against this evil, I wonder the kind of life you are living. I do not speak against that priest, though. The priest may have his reason because he's still in the zoo. The priest saw it first class, first hand. Me and you, we have not been kidnapped. We didn't see it. So don't curse him because he's not speaking. He's still in the zoo. Maybe if he's in diaspora like me, he will be able to speak. But I wonder, anybody that is not seeing these things, I wonder what you are looking at. Where are you seeing? Which direction are you looking at? The zoo must go down. That is what we are talking about here. Thank you, Muchineke. Somebody is calling me. Hey, oh, Biafra. Hey, Biafra na omo. Ay, onyegi linki. Onyegi linki. Ichoka onyegi linki. Muchineke. Eh? Okay, let me give you the microphone. Hey, we have a powerful voice here. Mazi, are you there? Hey, no. Don't tell me that I lost you. I need to call you. I'll call you back. I will call you back with immediate alacrity or Guinea. What's up? What's up? Refuse me to make this call. Eh? They cut the call. Something is wrong. Storage. Eh? They say my storage. No. Okay. Why? This is impossible. My iPhone, I pay for storage on my iPhone. I pay for extra storage. Do you know that I am taking a call and they call? I have deleted. Do you know how many megabytes I deleted from my WhatsApp? I need to go to iPhone tomorrow. I need to go to iPhone store tomorrow. Just now, I need to do something to make sure that this call will take this call. Please, bear with me. I need to delete some things. Why can't I make WhatsApp call? Where is organic? Hold on, guys. Let me call this number. Please bear with me. Hold on, guys. I need to call. I need to save the number and call it from the other WhatsApp. So the other WhatsApp, please. No. We'll conquer all of you. Please bear with me. If you're watching me, Biafra Unite is on the phone, so I need to call him. He wants to make a contribution. Let me put the number on this phone. Hold on. Please bear with me. Somebody should be speaking, please. If there's anybody else in the room, go ahead and take charge. Mazuche, please continue to speak while I save this number to call, please.
Okay. Like as you are just saying, you are just talking about the prelate, that nobody is hearing from him. You know, last time I checked, I heard that when the military invited him, they told him that he shouldn't have said such a thing in the national television. That is what
they told him like that?
Yes, that is what they told him, that he shouldn't have come out and said that how they kidnapped him and the people that kidnapped him, that he should he shouldn't have mentioned Fulani's name and soldier. So that is what they told him when they invited him. Not because they know that what the man said is the real thing that happened to him. And you say that they're supposed to court-martial those that refuses people, the youth that want to enter the forest. I say, the people that stop those youth are the same people that are working for the government. They are the same terrorists, because they can't do such a thing, because they are working. Those are the people doing the beat of the zoo terrorists in uniform. So
okay, hold on. Let's take this call. Ikuku, I'm calling you with the other number. Please, I'm putting your speaker now. Please go ahead.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much, my brother. You see, because I'm following the program, and I just want to chip in something. You see, that very matter, that was a case that I followed to the very, very logical conclusion of it. And I know everything that happened in that very case. Now, the time the man, after the man made that very confession, that very video that was circulated all over the world, what the military did was, they first of all invited the man. After inviting the man, they interrogated that man. After the interrogation, they allowed him to go. And now they put up a statement. That is, that one you missed it. They put up a statement which they called what was the name? There's this name they called it. Not read join that. There's another name as in trying to, in order to debunk. There's this name when you want to debunk, something. Was this title? I forgot, but I may remember before, the end of this conversation.
Okay.
Now, they put up a statement and they tag the exposition made that very primate. They tag it a fake news.
Hey.
It is still there up to today.
Hey.
Even if you search the military response to the primate that was kidnapped in Imo State, you are going to see it. I believe it's still in the Google up to today. Till tomorrow it will still be there. So, what's the name of this word? Well, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember the word they used.
Is it allegedly? They always say allegedly.
No, not alleged. That is the title. They debunked the statement of that man, and they said it's a fake news. The Zoo Janjaweed called the statement of that man a fake news, and they denied any involvement. They denied that the military checkpoint was never anywhere near the place where that very incident took place. They did not deny that the man was not kidnapped. They didn't deny it, but they denied that there was no any military checkpoint. They said after their investigation, they found out that it was a fake news, that there was no any military checkpoint and there was no any military involvement in what happened in that Umunochi. I think that it happened in Umunochi, but they were taken through the forest down to Imo State. But where that thing happened was in Umunochi. You understand? So that is exactly what happened. But you see, it's of course the Zoo media ran envelope. They did not circulate it, as it should have been. But when the military made that very statement, it was a press release. It was actually a press release. It was everywhere. Military denied involvement or involvement or any military checkpoint near Umunochi, where the prelate was kidnapped, in Abia State. It was there. It was there. It was circulated all over the place. They denied it. They said there was nothing like checkpoint. In fact, they have no idea of what happened to that prelate. And the man now, of course, as only, a servant of God or maybe a reverend, he couldn't be able, and he had no platform, so he couldn't be able to come out again to, counter the statement of the Zoo Janjaweed. He couldn't be able to come out to counter it because, of course, he's afraid of his life, and again, he has no platform. Remember that during the exposition, both channels television, all the Zoo Janjaweed media came to interview him. So, but when the military denied their involvement, nobody came again to interview him, and the man had no platform. And that is how that case died down completely. It was completely ended and buried completely. Nobody talked about it anymore.
Zoological Republic.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. I'm following up.
Okay, wait. The disclaimer. The word you are looking for is disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Thank you.
Because Taproot just wrote it here. Disclaimer.
Thank you for reminding me. It's disclaimer. That's the word they use. Exactly the word they use. The first word they use on their statement is disclaimer. That is the first. If you go on internet, it's still there till tomorrow. The first word they use is disclaimer. And they said there was no involvement or military checkpoint near the place where the prelate, they mentioned his name, was kidnapped in Umunochi. They said it. They did. I followed that very much because I was reporting it that time. I was seriously reporting it, following it, bomber to bomber till the very end of it when they made that very public statement, press release. That is it. That is the zoo for you. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you, Biafra Unite. Thank you so much for coming in. It's so interesting. I'm so happy to know that you were even following this program. Honestly, it is quite interesting. Thank you so much, Mazi. Thank you so very much. You are blessed indeed. God bless you. Wow. Disclaimer. You see, Koro, the man was saying everything he saw. Tell me how Nigeria will be saved. Can somebody tell me how this ungodly society will ever be delivered? That is why, some people who are spiritually inclined and who are living a life of truth, especially those that call themselves men of God. There's one man, a pastor, that came out and said something about Nigeria. He said Nigeria is already buried and gone. You see, recently, Pastor Bamidele Elijah, that recently made a voice and said that they should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and they should stop attacking Simon Ekpa. And that if they don't do it, in fact, that they should try and do it because people like them, they know that Nigeria will not survive it. If Tinubu, anything happens to Tinubu, of course, we know that he has missed something there because something must happen to Tinubu. Definitely. If something doesn't happen to Tinubu by the hand of the Fulani Caliphate, something will happen to Tinubu by natural means because Tinubu is a very old man. Very, very old man. A man that is almost 90. Very old man. So his life is already hanging. So something must happen. So anybody that is putting his hope on a very old man like Tinubu that is living on a life support. During the election, did you see that Tinubu there are some pipe that will come out from his body? You see that he's surviving with, there's one thing they call, is it pacemaker and all these things. He's surviving by all these things, by gadgets. He needs to go and refresh himself, renew himself in France and what have you. He's not living a normal life like, he's an old man. So something must happen to him. Either they tie him or naturally he will die. And then if that is your hope, then that hope is already dashed. So someone like that, Elijah, is asking that we should have the opportunity to seek for asylum in Biafra. Yes, sir. Very soon now you see them, they will go and call him and silence him also. You understand? So that man, that is how they silenced that story, and then that story was over. You are in for a very long one. Anyway, I think I want to bring this to a close because at the top of the hour right now, we are going to Holland. So I'm going to allow my brother in the studio to give me his closing remark because I can already see that he's the only one here with me right now. And then we will wait for the town hall with our PM in Holland. Mazi Chenna, please give us your own submission and also the closing remark, please.
Tinubu battery remain one bar. It remains only one bar. So anybody praying that something will not happen to him is making a mistake. My closing remark is Biafrans, wake up. Wake up and support this Biafra liberation. Biafra is here. No matter whatever you think that you are, the only thing that will make you that you are is Biafra. So, Biafrans all over the world, wake up, come and support this very Biafra. Do not say that you did not know, because when it happened, our Prime Minister said it, that you will be a second-class citizen. It's not mouth. That is real. And again, my message to Biafrans at home, our leader have said something. He said, if you know that you are not strong enough to stand what is about to come, leave Biafra land. You able-bodied young men and women, if you know that you are not strong, do not say that nobody is coming to rescue you. You have to be strong if you want to live. You must be strong. That is where you will live, because when you defend yourself before the people, that will come for your rescue will come. That is my message for Biafra. Biafrans, wake up and support this very Biafra liberation. Airborne.
Airborne. Airborne. Thank you very much. Please, Taproot, if you can give me a call and advise me on what to do about this iPhone thing. And you were making a comment about that because I don't know, my WhatsApp is no longer working on my main phone. So the other WhatsApp, the only WhatsApp number that is working is this one, which you can call me with. Please call me at Taproot. Call me and let me know what you were suggesting I should do. But I intend to just switch off the phone completely and reset it. Although I'm going to lose a lot of things if I reset it. That's why iPhone is always giving problem. I pay like, I think almost $3 every month for extra iCloud space. Just to keep that space there, I pay extra $3 every month. I don't need so much videos. The video I have, the ones I use, the one I don't use, I delete them. But this thing keeps, happening. These people, they find a way of collecting your money. Anyway, if you can call me, I will appreciate it. That is, if you can, you are not forced to do it, but if you can, I will appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, fellow Biafrans, please, we have to wait for the town hall meeting at the top of the hour, which is 6 p.m. Biafra time, 7 p.m. Central European time, PM. His flight will be landing at about now as we are, getting close to the top of the hour. And I am sure a lot will be said, a lot will be said. You expect to hear, the latest. And I want to also advise, there are so many ungodly channels, so many ungodly YouTube channels that you see propagate nonsense. I saw one YouTube channel that was saying, someone arrested, they will just make those statements just to use it to draw people. Any YouTube channel that make very ungodly, unbelievable and lying, headline to get your attention. Unsubscribe for such channels. Don't even pay attention. One of my mommy sent that video to me and was asking, is this true? Those kind of things, it's not good because just get your attention away and you go and listen to it, that they have nothing to say. Why did he say Samanepa arrested? Finally, Samanepa is arrested. Because Musa is saying that Samanepa should be arrested, then somebody will now title this program and say, finally, Samanepa is arrested. Come to the comment section and tell me what you think. Unbelievable, caption. You caption your program just to trend or just to get viewership. That is ungodly and it's satanic. So if I were you, I don't even have subscription to such kind of channel. If I were you, I will readily unsubscribe from such channels. You understand? Very quickly. You don't need to patronize people that have lying captions to their caption. If you want to get people attention, why can't you say, finally, Biafra is here? Why can't you say that? Finally, Biafra is here. Or finally, Samanepa will declare Biafra. For everything to declare Biafra is here. Biafra declaration is unstoppable. Why can't you make such a caption? Why will you use a lying caption just to get people to watch your video? Please do not subscribe to such a channel that get your attention and then get people to begin to have fear. They have arrested Samanepa. Somebody will not send the video and say, is it true? I don't blame the person that's asking me, is it true? And I blame the demons that are actually making such caption because they want to get attention. Don't let God punish you. Don't make captions to get attention and use very satanic, ungodly captions that will put fear or put people in a high tension. It's very, very bad. Don't do it. Thank you very much for joining me today. I love you all, but Chuko Kabiama loves you more. We'll hopefully see you. Yeah. Hopefully we'll see you at the top of the hour as our Prime Minister will be joining us very soon. Thank you very much.
You don't say to mama, you don't read. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set Mazinam the Kanu free. One war, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Uthman Danfodio. Rinom go be to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marili and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom, Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Mosai Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They tried by the canories, these reckless Fulanis. They conquered the Lorraine, fooling. They killing in Benue every day. Niger State and Plateau State every day. The whole of Middle Belt State every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Mosai Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. We know that they are the terrorists, like the man called Shegumi, terrorist. Gabe Sheva Dixinabioni, terrorist. Isa Ali Ibrahim Batami, terrorist. Boko Haram in the army, terrorist. They stop the people from farming, terrorist. Abubakar Malami, terrorist. Mainstream media swami, terrorist. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. Mr. like Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafra's fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Mosai Jaja bless. Chukwuki Kabiama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They can come into Biafra land, one them run them out of do the land, one them run them out now, Yo, divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away Biafra. Black people worldwide say Biafra, Marcus Garvey way Biafra.